Thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode in a new series I'm creating called The People We Meet. I'm making this series to highlight the incredible lives of the people that you and I interact with on a daily basis. Together, we'll uncover their unique stories, their defining moments, and the lessons they've learned along the way. So without further ado, let's get into the first episode with Daniel.
My name is Daniel Bruce Lee, and I'm a 41-year-old Korean American. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I work in advertising. I'm a husband to an amazing wife and a soon-to-be dad, which I'm super stoked about. The most defining moment of my life was when I jumped off a cliff. It was a 40-foot cliff into 30-foot diameter pond. It was the first time I ever took that leap of faith and really just went for the plunge and had to fight against my body's protective systems, where I was basically paralyzed and still climbing up to the top and then forcing myself to go down. And then I did it twice just to make sure that I could fight through the fear and do it. After that moment, I think I learned to act and move regardless of how afraid I was. Today, I think almost every single decision I make has very little to do with how afraid I am about either the consequences, and not that I'm with no risk at all. I just don't feel as held back like I used to be. Knowing that so many things can go wrong and it's still okay. Because for me, what was more important is that I still heeded the call of my heart, and I listened, and I just kind of went for it. And so even if my heart breaks, it's still a win for me. And that's how I actually ended up meeting the love of my life, I guess, but also how we ended up becoming married after doing 2 years of a long distance relationship, and now we are expecting a kid, which every day I live with joy, just knowing that I don't live in fear anymore, or at least I'm not held back by it, even though I still feel fear, that I can still move. If I were to try to give anyone any advice, I guess it would be to not be in a rush. I think I see a lot of older people too that are underdeveloped in a lot of ways, and because they hold on to the hurt, or they hold on to something for so long that they're still in this kind of arrested development stage, and even then, those people are able to find some kind of change later in life and find a lot of meaning and joy in that change, even if it's not a big change. Letting go of your fears, doing all these things that a lot of people talk about, they're great. They will help you for sure to progress in your life, but I kind of feel like there's no rush. I think the less you can worry about improving and focus more on just being who you are will probably inadvertently help you grow more, or at least faster than you would have expected.
Thank you so much for watching the entire episode. It means a lot. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you were inspired by Daniel. Please go show him some love down below in the comments by commenting, "Don't be in a rush." And if you feel like giving his mustache some love too, please do that, because we all know he has a sweet mustache. Subscribe to my channel, and until then, I'll see you guys next time.